Shakha, some differences. So Katha is actually a Shakha, a recension of Krishna Yajurveda. How does Yajurveda become into Krishna and Shukla Yajurveda? Huh. Give me the whole story.
Actually, his teacher was having a Shraddha. At the same time, all the sages in the world organized a meeting. So it's Meru Parvat. So he could not go because of Shraddha, he could not go there. So he was given the scene of Brahma. So then he asked all his students to perform penance so that the scene of Brahma can be removed. But Yajnavalkya said that don't ask it to other students, I will do alone. So his guru.
No, he said that none of your students are qualified to do it. They cannot do it. Only I can do it. That's what he said.
So then his guru got angry seeing his pride. So he cursed him. Whatever knowledge you have acquired from me, it will be lost. So he vomited. And then when he vomited, the other students.
He vomited it as a pound of, means a piece of flesh, black color. No, flesh. Sorry, not that was not black. Flesh.
The students took the form of black petri swallow that.
Called Tittira.
So that's why it becomes Tittiriya Upanishad.
No, Taittiriya, not Upanishad. Taittiriya Shakha, Taittiriya Yajurveda, or of course Krishna Yajurveda, because they were black, so Krishna Yajurveda. And what about Shukla Yajurveda?
Then he performed penance for the sun god. And then sun god came to him and gave him the knowledge
of Yajurveda. So what he got from sun is Shukla or white Yajurveda. So Katha Upanishad is from the Krishna Yajurveda and Katha Shakha. That is why it is called Katha Upanishad. It's just a name. Katha Shakha. So Vidya has got 4 meanings. Okay, one is attainment, another one is knowledge, another one is some what you call wealth. These are the meanings of Vid. Now Veda here means to know, in the sense of, actually it can be used in all the senses. You know, you attain, you get a wealth, etc. It can be used in all the senses. Antikat. So what is the term Vedanta means? What does it mean? Vedanta? End of the Veda. That is the literal meaning. Another meaning is also there. The culmination of the Veda, or the last word of the Vedas. So the ultimate philosophy of the Vedas. Vedanta. And of course, most of the Upanishads are towards the end portion of the Vedas. So Antikat here also means near, going near. So one who knows completely. Atyanta, there is another word called Atyantika, means one who knows thoroughly. In Bengali they say Adyopanta, means from beginning to end. Adya Upanta. So means from beginning to end. It's also a Sanskrit word, Adyopanta. So Antikat means one who knows completely. Imam Atmanam. Anyone who knows this Atman completely, as also he knows as what? Jivam, as the sustainer. The Atman is the sustainer of all life. All Jivam means all jivas are sustained by this Atman. Anyone who knows this, what happens to that person? Madhvadam. That person, he or she, enjoys the fruits of work. So what does it mean? Why should somebody enjoy the fruit of work? That will come to later. And then Ishanam, the ruler, Bhuta Bhavyasya, of the past and the future, Tatah na vijugapsate. So that person does not want to save. Vijugupsate, save. That person does not want to save the self, or himself or herself. Na vijugapsate. Now we will come to the explanation. First of all, madvadam. How does this word come? Madhvadam. Madhvadam. Madhu is the root. Madhu. So, who drinks madhu? The bee. So, bee, just like bee drinks madhu, honey. No, madhvadam. So, this person will be drinking or enjoying the fruit of works. That is not the only thing here. The idea is Ishanam. The person will enjoy the fruits of work as the Lord. Swami Vivekananda in one place says, work like the master. Work like the master. So this person will not be a slave. This person will enjoy the fruit. Now why does the Upanishad suddenly come and tell enjoy the fruit? We are talking about Brahman where there is no enjoyship. We have been all through talking about Kartritva, Bhoktritva, Nasha, that you have to give up the sense of doership and enjoyship. Why does the Upanishad suddenly come and tell us enjoy? It is an imagery given to make you understand that once you know the Atman, you become the Lord of yourself. Generally the idea is that there is some vidhata, somebody is there. You perform actions and somebody will tell you what is good, what is wrong, or they will ascribe the results of the actions. They will give you bad results or good results. So here what is told is, if you know the Atman, then you become the master of yourself. That is why the word is used, Ishanam. You enjoy the fruits of your work as the Lord. Why? Again the meaning is given, Bhuta Bhavyasya, and also as the Lord of the past and the future. You don't bother about the present and also you don't bother about the past and the future. Usually what happens? What will happen to me? Oh, I did so many mistakes in the past. What will happen to me in the future? All these things come. We always dabble in the three time zones. Past and future, mainly past and future. And that's why you will see almost all the spiritual people and also most of the semi-spiritual, motivational people, they will say live in the present, etc., etc. This is a very big motivational. Live in the present. Think of the present. Don't think of the past or the future. Just do whatever you are. Enjoy where you are, etc. It is a very dubious thing. It can be used both materially and spiritually. But the idea is that you forget your thing, your personality in a time dimension. You forget your personality having a temporal dimension. You are beyond space, time and causation. But here you forget the time aspect. Why? Because you know that you are the master of yourself. You are not bothered about what will happen to you because of your past deeds. What will happen to you in the future. That is the whole thing. You see, generally people, Mimamsa, this is where Mimamsa is squashed by Shankaracharya or Advaita Vedanta. You do some sacrifice and some merit is stored there somewhere. But even in Mimamsa also indirectly tells you that what you do, that only gives you the result. Because only if you perform the sacrifice or the yajna, the merit, which is called apurva or adrishta, will be stored in some bank. Indra Bank, say Lord Indra Bank, it will be stored. Then you will get the interest. Here what is told is you don't need to bother. You just do your work and you are the Lord of your work. You don't need to bother about what will happen. There is nobody in between the results of your work and you. No intervening medium is not there. Why? Because you have understood your true nature. That is what. So another very important thing is na tato vijugupsate. See here, the Upanishad has very cleverly brought in two elements. One is, what will happen to me? What will happen to me? Tata kim, tata kim, tata kim. This is the question. You see, what will happen next? What will happen next? The very famous hymn by Shankaracharya. Tata kim, tata kim, tata kim. What will happen to me next? I have now done PhD in IIT Kharagpur. What next? Oh, I will get a faculty position. What next? What next? I marry, then child. Then child ko, before even this person gets, no, before marriage, now it's better to apply for admission. There will be some child, so you apply for admission because 4 years it may be there, waiting list. So you apply and wait. Then what happens? Then how much money I will have to spend? Where will I get the money from? Tata kim, tata kim. Always worried about the future. And you go and somebody is coming, you don't even think. No? You don't even think and you just talk. Fools rush where angels fear to tread. So you just talk, hey, tum dekh lenge tumko, ye amuk fun. And then all the time you think, I should not have talked like that. Now what will happen? I will be fired, etc. Always thinking of the past. Why? Because you think yourself to be bound by the different temporal dimensions, different time zones. You think that your life is inside past, present and future. Because we have our idea very much deeply rooted that we are the body and the mind. This is one thing. And second thing, abhinivesha. There is a Sanskrit word, abhinivesha. What does it mean? Clinging on to life. You see, people who cannot walk are very slow. There are people who will walk like this, very slowly. Their whole life is in slow motion. They get up early morning at 12 o'clock, like that. So, this type of people, slow motion. How can you make them fast? How can you bring dynamism in their life? Very simple. Just take a .32 revolver and put it on their forehead. You see how dynamic they become. Whole action will come in their life. They will start jumping, running, everything. Abhinivesha. This fellow is clinging on to life. He doesn't want to give up the life. Abhinivesha. Always I want to protect myself, protect myself. If it's a question between my family and the society, goli maro society ko, my family. If it's a question between my family, my family members and myself, goli maro other members. First, protect me. Always I have to protect me. This is called abhinivesha. So here it says, na vijugupsate. A person who knows one's true nature is not worried about protecting oneself. Just like the sage who told to Alexander that you don't know what you're talking about, you cannot kill me. Na hanyate na hanyamane sharire. So that once you know that, you are not bothered about protecting. You just take any packet of carton and then you just see how many calories. You just spend so much money. Some people even they see some remotely pink patch on the skin, they get all worked up. They go to doctor, what happened, some allergy, etc. They put all the lactocalamine lotion, this lotion, that lotion. They want to save. People, they don't, this NRI syndrome is there. People who go to leave India, all their lives they were in India. When they go out and come back, they will not remove the sticker from the suitcases. There will be 3-4 stickers. How many airports they have changed or how many airlines they have used, etc. And also, they will always catch that Bisleri or better still Himalayan water, because Bisleri is only bottled water. Himalayan water is, I'm no brand ambassador of that brand, but there are very few true mineral waters. So they will carry it always. You fellow, all your life you were here and you just went for 6 months to United States of America and now you have become so conscious of your mineral water. Give me a break. That's what happens. This is what happens. So abhinivesha, you want to cling on to your body so much and do all these things and you find all your teeth has got cavities and you have this irritable bowel syndrome and all that syndromes and you are in deep trouble. Upanishad says, if you know your true personality, you will not have this abhinivesha. You will not be bothered about preserving your, first of all, this whole idea of your being some particular professor with so much of qualification itself is an illusory idea. This is an ignorant idea. This is not you. So you are all the more trying to cover up that illusion with further illusion. You are trying to harp on this ignorant idea and try to preserve this wrong idea about yourself. So the Upanishad says that you will not do that if you know about yourself. Then, why will you not do that? Anyone, can you give me an explanation? Why will you not do that? You will not do that. Okay, this is just like it. Telling that somebody is the final word on religion. No. Why? Question. Why will you not do that? So if you know that you are Atman, you will not try to protect yourself. Why? Yes. 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 All these are true. Any other insight? Any other perspective? That has been. No, that's a very wrong concept. Because the moment you know that you are Atman, there is no everybody.
Okay, there's only one. There's no.
Exactly. So you see, bhayat, dvitiyat vai bhayam bhavati. So when does this protect and protection everything comes? When there is the other. When there is somebody from whom you have to protect yourself. Who is there? You are the Brahman and only Brahman is there. So there is nobody from whom to protect. So the very question of protection does not come. So that is why you will not. Na vijugupsate. Any questions at this? Yes.
Some realized person is there. He is also moving in the same world. Somebody comes to beat him, so you run or will stay there?
This Pauhari Baba incident is there. Swamiji says that somebody came to steal and he ran and he said, oh, you have not taken this, you take. And also some worms were eating, so he takes the worms and puts and says, you please eat, etc. So if you lose the body consciousness or if you are in that state, definitely. Having said that, there is other thing is also true, that to give knowledge to the world, most of us who are in a dualistic realm or we are in a dualistic mindset, sometimes prophets, they try to show you that you have to protect. Like Sri Krishna did. Or in this age, Swami Vivekananda did. So they will give you this knowledge. But from their level, from personal level, they don't do that. And that is why Jesus Christ said that when somebody strikes one cheek, you show the other. Both have the meaning. You see, there can be endless arguments about which is correct, but neither of these is the stand. Actually, depending on the particular time and situation, the prophets come and they give us the knowledge.
I had a question.
Yes.
In this part 1, canto 3.
Part 1, canto 3. Acha, part 1, canto 3.
Again, they reference to two enjoyers. I mean, is there a relation between this and that?
Which one? Which mantra? No, you just read the mantra like 1, 2, 4. No, not that. That number.
First one.
Now, above number will be given on the top of the page.
It is part 1, canto 3, the first one.
No.
Read the first.
Part 1, canto 3, na?
First.
First. Ritam pibanto.
There are two, they speak of two enjoyers there.
No, that enjoyment is different, this enjoyment is different. That enjoyment is enjoyment in the dualistic sense. Because there are two types of attaining is given. One is one who attain the inferior Brahman, that is attaining some kind of loka, etc. That is what is told there. And other people who actually attain the ultimate Brahman or the absolute Brahman. So here that is not told. Here it is only an imagery. Here you are not actually enjoying anything. Here it's only an imagery. Like Swami Vivekananda was asked by, I have told many times here, Ingersoll. Ingersoll came and asked Swamiji, what did he ask? You have become a monk. You cannot enjoy the world. So Swamiji said, like world is an orange and I can drink the juice of the orange. So Swamiji said, no, I can drink every last drop of it. Why? Because I am the master. Now I don't need to bother about the other. You are the master. So you are the ultimate enjoyer. In that sense, it's a figurative thing. Actually, enjoyment will also be there when there is something to be enjoyed, when the other is there. But here it is in a figurative way, it is put. Even the whole concept of Satchit Ananda, you see, Ananda, we say Ananda, but Ananda is again bliss or whatever. How can you place it if there is no reference, with what do you refer it to be an Ananda? Are you getting my point? In relation to what reference can you call it as an Ananda? So that is why we say it figuratively, Ananda. It is to mean that there is no duality of sorrow and pleasure. That's why we say that. Yes? So Sri Ramakrishna says that. So this is a huge argument and hair-splitting argument, and because I have not realized the self and you have also not realized, so we will have a MOU. If you realize, you please tell me whether it takes 21 days or the exhaustion of prarabdha, I also will tell you. We have this understanding, okay? Because this has caused lot of arguments. There are many schools in Advaita Vedanta which believe that just after the dawn of Brahma Jnana, a person leaves the body. Other people believe that no, then it cannot be. Jivan Mukta, in fact you will find lot of books also. Does Jivan Mukta have prarabdha karma, etc.? There are so many arguments about that. So whether, so some people say that a Jivan Mukta will have to stay till the prarabdha of this life. There are different type of karma. One is the karma which is accumulated. Another is which has already started taking its effect. Means it has already started bringing results. Okay. So that is called prarabdha karma, which is already bringing results. Another one is sanchita karma, accumulated. Then agami, which will be bringing result in the future. So now Jivan Mukta will have that agami and sanchita will not be there. Sanchita and agami will be exhausted. In Manisha Panchakam again, samvin maye pavake, in the fire of consciousness. This samvit maye pavake, this agami and sanchita will be destroyed, Shankaracharya says. But prarabdha, you should have prarabdam samarpitam vapu. That is the language he uses in Manisha Panchakam. Means he submits his body to the prarabdha karma. A self-realized person, he is not bothered. He acts as his prarabdha karma makes him act. So Vyasa says that I did not take any food. So if I did not take any food, you please give way. And Yamuna also promptly gives way. So because he has not that sense of doership. This is what. So that prarabdha karma, that is one idea. Some people say that as soon as somebody gets self-realization, there will be no prarabdha karma. And Sri Ramakrishna says that when somebody gets this highest realization, only 21 days that body will remain. So many people started research where this thing has been told. Some people found that it is told somewhere in Yoga Vasishta, etc. So this is, I think all these things are more academic. As I told you, we will have a MOU in front of all other witnesses. So when you attain, you please tell us, and when I will tell you, also post it on the net.
Why is it different that each realized soul is telling something different?
Realized soul, I don't think they are telling.
There is only one, so there should not be confusion. There is no duality.
First of all, you see, how do I know whether my prarabdha karma is being exhausted or not? I actually don't have a ledger or an accounting statement of my karmas on the internet. No, some technology. That's what. Like I have net banking, I should open my account across births. This is the same account, your customer number, your karma is so much. So that is for you technology people to work on. You try to bring something like already, it was interesting to note that somebody has thought of mind file. You see, it is so similar to what we are talking about, right? In reincarnation, rebirth theory also, what happens? Mind remains. It's actually mind file is being stored. So the technology people have already thought of a mind file. And in fact, that is what happens according to the Indian tradition. So, if you people can work on something like that, online something will be there. Everyone will have a code. And in this Janma, this is what. So, as Professor Somnath, your Prarabdha is this thing. So, Agami was this much and Sanchita was this much minus, etc. We can do then. Things will become simpler. Yeah, things will become simpler. Then we will be able to understand. Oh, now after I realize, then you suddenly see that all your Agami becomes 0, Sanchita becomes 0, and then Prarabdha only remains or whatever. Then if you see that Prarabdha is there, still you died, means we can come to a conclusive decision about all this. But till now nothing has been done. So we have only that MOU to go with. Yes?
You were telling that mind never dies actually, it stays forever basically.
No, not forever. Till you have this.
Then why for life we lose our memory or something? Why the memory is lost?
Memory is
Because mind, intelligence stays there.
No, you are not losing your memory. That manifestation in the body level of that memory is lost. Because when people, yogis, do meditation, they are able to understand their old this thing. And the samskara which is coming is actually a memory. Samskara is nothing but a memory. So you are not losing your memory. Only thing is that memory has gone to a different database somewhere in Florida, you are not able to access. You are losing the IP address and the username and password. That is the problem. Everything is there intact. Somehow suddenly somebody went and changed the username and password. So it is there.
Regarding the rebirth, is it one-to-one or one Atma can get divided or enter into many?
What our scriptures say is that every one jiva has different, same jiva has got different births. Not that one person has, no cloning there. No. That is what is. I also don't know because whatever is written in the scriptures I am telling you. Okay.
Coming from Sanchita, only some part is taken as a Prarabdha. All Sanchita doesn't come with the
No, it is not possible na, to one second. Okay. It is not possible to do that. So only so much of karma can be exhausted because so many lives, so many things, wonderful things we have done and we are doing. So that is why. Yes. No, that there this whole karma question does not come. They have no karma to exhaust. They have realized they have already exhausted their karmas. They stay here only to give knowledge or to teach the world. That is a different class of people, like Shankaracharya, Buddha, etc. You can